Hey guys, Sergeant Blankenship here. We're still in our active shooter series. This is our instructor video for 5.1. All of this can just be verbal. We don't have to do any exercises or anything. So we need to start that articulation process. We need to start having the conversation with Post 5 about what their responsibilities are and what their course of action is going to be whenever something like this occurs. So we're still talking about an active shooter, building 400, last known location is the command post. We need to start the conversation with just response in general. Hey, if this does happen, are you going to respond? Based on their answer, we can start talking to them about personnel versus resources, right? And what that priority of life is. And that we kind of talked about it. In a separate learner video. That priority of life, again, is the hostage, or in this case, the personnel on base. My buddy, my team, and then myself. Nowhere on this priority of life, in my opinion, does resources belong, especially in this instance, right? There might be a time when the priority of life is going to change for certain instances, right? So like a flight line incursion. Again, there's no hostages or anything, so we might put resources as number one, but in the case of an active shooter, when people are dying, the hostage or the personnel always go number one. We need to start talking about geography. Do these guys even know where the command post is, right? And if not, we need to tell them, but we also need to show them, right? And then if we start coming across a pattern of post 5s, especially post 5, post 1, that don't know where these places are, we need to start training them and give them a little bit more information in regards to the actual geography of base, right? So always start, again, the assessment run can just be questions. Hey, if there's an active shooter building 400, are you going to respond? Yes or no? We can have the conversation about personnel versus resources, which we should be talking about that priority of life. And then ultimately, hey, do you even know where the command post is, right? That should be a good assessment run for 5.1. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to the training department.